Greetings, friends! Today, I want to do a quick guide about the new Fate of the Vaal mechanic in the 0.4 patch. We will call this Alva's Temple for simplicity's sake. I've reached maps and did quite a few of Alva temples, and this is the knowledge I've accumulated so far. So let's get right into it. When we complete an encounter, some loot will drop. Sometimes it's a currency and sometimes it's an item. Unfortunately, this means we will also get white items that won't show on the filter, but every time we finish one encounter, a red crystal will be ignited. You can see this if you pay attention to the Vaal circle. We can have multiple ignited crystals, which means multiple waves of temples. But after finishing 6 encounters, it is pretty hard to tell how many temples you've created since you will see the 6 ignited crystals. Also, a portal to the Vaal ruins will open up for you. We always build on the same temple and get 6 cards to spend every round, no more, no less. These cards are randomized depending on what you did in the encounter. If you defeat a unique boss, it will give you a commander's chamber, for example. But there are a lot of different rooms and some are way rarer than the others, like sacrifice and unique, treasury with chest, etc. I will provide a link in the description with all this information, but most of the time we will kill some random monsters and get a modest augment for our temple like the guardhouse room. All of the rooms can be upgraded to level 3 if placed in the correct spot, and the rewards scale with the level. But beware! The better your temple is, the more it will get destroyed at the end, forcing you to rebuild. So you will not be able to reuse those special rooms you just found. Most importantly, some rooms have requirements. For example, if you want to try and fight Atziri, which is the final boss of the temple, you will have to first defeat the architect to be granted access to the royal room, along with more special room rewards and crafting mechanics. I was so excited to kill her, but when I got to her room, I was unable to do so because I did not have access. So don't just rush with all you have to the end, because there will be nothing waiting for you unless planned accordingly. But it is just a matter of time before we tap that sweet Vaal loot. Speaking of crafting mechanics, this is the bread and butter for campaign. There are workshops for free regal, alchemy and exalting your items, so if you have some decent items that lack modifiers, this is the perfect opportunity to use them, instead of your hard-earned currency. We can also trade with other players' currency, like the Architect's Orb, which destroys or augments a corrupted item, and Crystallized Corruption, which does the same thing but for gems. There are many others. I highly encourage you to glance over the link in the description. That's all I've learned so far, but the grind continues. If you have questions or suggestions, please post them down below in the comment section, or come ask them in chat when I stream. I'd love to have you there. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Exile.